How to check if the string is empty. Does Python have something like an empty string variable where you can do? Regardless, what's the most elegant way to check for empty string values? I find hard coding every time for checking an empty string not as good.
Empty strings are falsy, Python 2 or Python 3 reference, which means they are considered false in a Boolean context, so you can just do this. This is the preferred way if you know that your variable is a string. If your variable could also be some other type, then you should use. See the documentation on truth value testing for other values that are false in Boolean contexts.
From PEP 8 in the Programming Recommendations section. For sequences, strings, lists, tuples, use the fact that empty sequences are false. So you should use OR. Just to clarify, sequences are evaluated to false or true in a Boolean context if they are empty or not. They are not equal to false or true.
The most elegant way would probably be to simply check if it's true or falsy, e.g. However, you may want to strip white space because you should probably be a bit more explicit in this, however, unless you know for sure that this string has passed some kind of validation and is a string that can be tested this way.
I would test noneness before stripping. Also, I would use the fact that empty strings are false or falsy. This approach is similar to Apache stringitals.isBlank or Guava strings.isNullOrEmpty. This is what I would use to test if a string is either none or empty or blank. And the exact opposite to test if a string is not none nor empty nor blank.
I once wrote something similar to Bartek's answer and JavaScript inspired. Test.
If you want to support the channel, please consider